Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wherever you are, I am so happy to see you all. Many of you I already know. I'm Dr. Joan of Angels. I am a conscious entrepreneur, visionary artist, intuitive guide, and a light worker shield protection specialist, where I've started to do some new work that really helps the physical world and helps us in those ways. So I'm here with my friend Jay Mata. He is an exciting, conscious, successful entrepreneur and mentor. We brought him on the show to talk about how people like us who work in the spiritual field and work in the consciousness field, how we can start to work to actually bring financial success into our world. I'm so happy you're joining me today.
I'm happy to be joined.
Why don't people like me who work in the spiritual entrepreneurial field, why aren't we financially successful? Or why aren't most of us financially successful? What makes it so difficult for us here?
Grace of your heart, your spirit, you go to really help people. You go to the spiritual realm and you serve and you want to serve and you want to serve and you want to serve, but yet you forget about the third dimensional. You forget that we live here. And I don't mean you or you or you. I'm talking about as a general. Everybody goes to the clouds or the dimension and they say, okay, I'm getting told this is what needs to happen. But at the end of the day, we still have to remember, I'm pretty sure I can touch myself. I'm pretty sure I can see myself. We're here. We got to master this world. So it's a balance, and a lot of very, very gifted spiritual people out there. And there's a lot of them. We've had the privilege to meet them. You know, they're so gifted that they don't really process the fact that we still are in one dimension here that we have to live. It's unfortunate to see because they diminish the value of what's needed here in this world, which is money. So they don't want to claim it. They don't want to admit well, I'm a spiritual being, so I shouldn't really prosper. Or they say things on their shows like, which is honestly one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard in my life is, well, I'm not in it for the money. Well, of course you are. So let's at least be honest with people. When people say that in the spiritual world, my opinion is they're speaking from a place of fear that people start to admit it's like anything else. The first defense in healing anything is you admit you've got a problem. Admit you want the money because you need it. That's admit it and claim it and grab it and then start the process.
We're empaths, so we want to help everyone, to help people. What Jay is telling us is because of his connection with these speakers, people just like you and I, podcast hosts or YouTubers who are sharing our work. So I know that when I came back here this year, and I'm living in the same building, guys, as Jay. So now on the
So exciting.
I'm on the practical manifestation of materiality right now. Whereas before I was on the esoteric spiritual, like if I do it, they'll come. Now I'm on the practical manifestation. What's the difference in these two strategies?
Well, one, you got your head in the clouds, literally. You literally do. And again, you're not having the thing there. And the other thing is, too, when it comes to, well, I got this gift, it's an obligation. No, it's not. Because then why is it the obligation for the other people to say, I can't afford you, but they have no problem paying subscriptions or they're at happy hour or at the finest restaurants? But when it comes to you, why is that not a thing? You see, because when you don't value your services, meaning, and the only way in the third dimensional world we value our services, we attach something to it, i.e., a price, okay, or some sort of exchange. And if you don't attach exchange to it, there's no value. We as society are accustomed to the fact that this equals this. I get this, I get this, I get this, I get this. I pay this money, I get a car. I pay this money, I get food. So when you say whatever, you have not created a value. So that's why people are having to struggle with it because they have not said it. Look, I get it. I mean, I'm very compassionate with people. My life's mission is to help people make money. I mean, that's what I want to do. Okay, that's really me. I'm not.
By the time I got here to Florida, guys, I just want you to be full transparency. I was like going, what in the world am I going to do? Because what I've been doing just stopped working. How I started working with Jay, amazing insurance product, right? And yet it's also offered during network marketing. And I flipped out. How could I, as Dr. Joan of Angels or Joan of Angels, suddenly shift my consciousness to being involved with network marketing? Let's talk about that. And the stigma that I felt like, oh my God, how could I do this?
The stigma, first of all, is let's be real about it. Most people really want to succeed in this concept called network marketing. Most people that say they don't like it is because they've actually taken a step to try it, which means they did at some point in their life say, that sounds like a really good idea. Okay, at some point in your life, if you only way you know you don't like it is because you've tried it, which means at some point in your time you did like it. Okay, let's be real about that. So let's be honest about that. Where the stigma comes from, unfortunately, it's such a beautiful business model. It's can meet Jay, who can meet April, who can meet Victoria, and all of a sudden everybody's paid kind of thing like that. A lot of these companies in the network marketing industry, that they put a big stain on it, to put it bluntly. Okay, they made it very hard for a lot of people to succeed. A lot of people to succeed. They've made it hard for people to understand the compensation, and if you don't understand how you're getting paid, you don't get paid. Made it very hard for that. They made it very hard to do this traditional. Hey, let me talk to my friends. The way that they do this. If you notice, like even in 2024. In these network marketing companies, they're still teaching very 1980s ways of approaching it, which turn people off. These network marketing companies are smart. They know what the hell they're doing because they know that, well, if we get 100 people, we know maybe 4 or 5 of them are going to crack the code. 96 to 97 of them won't. What'll happen is we'll still continue to get that auto ship, but we won't have to pay out commissions. Let me tell you what, this is infinite design. I'm telling you. And if anybody says any different, prove it. This is what we see. So what we did, we were able to find a company. This was a blessing, to be honest with you, because there's been a recent breach in the identity crisis. Everybody's hearing about that. Identities are getting stolen. April's has, I think yours has. A lot of people that we personally know has been. So with crisis comes opportunity. So anyway, we were able to find a company that actually has a very, very clean compensation plan. So you clearly know what you're making. You clearly know when you're making it. You clearly know how much you're making and how you're making it off of others. It's very, very easy to follow. So there's these companies out there that are available to us. The industry, don't shoot the industry down, everybody, because it's really a great industry. It's some of the companies, the way they run it, they suck. That's all it is. Their products may be great, but their administration just sucks. They know what they're doing, right? We've been able to find a company that really helps people with the identity theft crisis and also helps them with any type of legal protection that they may need, which is really, quite frankly, any one of us that is a solopreneur. We're a psychic, we're a health coach, we're a conscious creator, we're a show host, anything that we're promoting, selling. Anytime someone pays us for an exchange of anything, guess what? We're a business. We've had a business transaction. So it protects all of us against those kind of things, right? There's a massive, massive trend of this. There's a massive opportunity right now. So, and I know when we talked about it, Joan, I'm glad that we're getting to do this together, but that's how we see the next wave of this is that it's not so much a product, it's more of a service-oriented solution for people, and also understanding how they can get paid. And transparency is key here. I think those of you who have looked into network marketing, like I have, and said, never say it, and I never do it again.
Never again. Never.
I'm in my 100th one too. It's real. We all want to do it. Let's do it. Okay. But as long as it's transparent, check. We were able to check off the box of there. And as long as it's a service, so it's not another, I've got the greatest health product in the world that'll save humanity, or I've got the greatest thing that will all of a sudden turn back 99 years of my time. So it's not another lotion, potion, or shake is what I'm saying. It's a service. It's a service. And that's a very different realm of doing it. That's why we're attached to it. We're seeing an enormous amount of abundance for not only everybody that's really starting to work with it on this, because number one, there is a need out there right now. And listen, if you're outside the United States and Canada, I'm sorry it's not available to you. If you are in the United States and Canada, I would definitely recommend you jump on this thing, because this thing is only going there, and it's actually been around since 1973.
Everyone needs ID protection and protection for your business or your home office. We're in a team. I'm in a team with Jay. Let's talk about our team.
Yep.
I call my team the Miracle Dream Team. So I'm a member of the overall Dream Team, and we're making miracles in our team.
It's a mastermind. We get to talk about these things. We spend time together on it. We come up with solutions very, very fast together. Look, we are, and I say this from the most humblest place I can, we are the dream team. We are the team to hitch your wagon onto, for real. I mean, we know how to get shit done in this third dimensional world. Whether you're religious or whether you're spiritual or whether you're not, every principle tells you that you should be abundant, right? So if you're not abundant, you're out of alignment. That's just brutal facts. Okay.
Right.
Our job as a miracle team is to help you get in alignment, not only to make money on what we're doing collectively, but you'll find that your passion now starts to make money. People get caught up on the fact, well, I'm supposed to make money on this passion or this purpose, I'll call it. Spirit told me this is my purpose, so this is how I make money. Well, Spirit never said that's why you're going to make money. And if you're not making money and you say Spirit said that maybe that was the wrong Spirit, trade that Spirit in and get a new one. I'm telling you, if you tap into the right source of energy, it can happen just like that overnight. Time and time and time and time again. I tell the same thing to my people. I love you. I really do. And it's my feeling on this world is to really just see people get what they want out of life, the best for their kids, the best for their families, the best for their loved ones, go to the nicest places they want, because you can. You got to get you got to get out of your own head. You got to get out of your own ego. Those still exist at a very, very high level. If you're not making money, drop that shit down. Get humbled. Let's work together. Let's make some money, or at least do that. That's what you should be doing. It only goes for obviously those who are not making what they want to make. If you're making what you want to make, maybe you come on a Zoom and tell us how you like. We're doing pretty well here. And I feel like collectively we have a solution.
Well, I'll tell you, the hardest thing for me was to wrap my head around Dr. Joan of Angels actually going into the network marketing. And the big picture really began to excite me. Like, we came up lightworker shields, ways to protect. We protect ourselves on the psychic, other dimensional levels. And now I feel like we're doing it on the physical level. This is the practical part of your emotional and spiritual well-being. And I'd love to invite you all to join us, really join my team.
Yeah, talk to us. And just remember, your purpose is beautiful that you found it. I'm really proud and happy that you found your purpose, but your purpose shouldn't be what pays the bills. Let everything else pay the mortgage. Let everything else pay the travels. Let your purpose be a gift from whatever your source is, meaning that you don't take what you earn from a client because that's your purpose and you use that to pay your expenses. That should be your profit. All these other things along the way, network marketing, these other things that you sell and promote and be open about wanting to sell them, that's the stuff that should pay your expenses and get you set up so you really enjoy your purpose. Because I will tell you this, where you'll excel at your purpose and you're looking for more clients is when your clients see you as successful. Take some steps. Figure out what those steps are. Take them in between. Put money in the bank, get some cash in it, be very pragmatic about it, be smart about it. Your purpose will soar for you if you do it that way.
I know a lot of you out there probably resonating to this. And I can just tell you that working with Jay and April and our dream team is actually shifting my entire life, which is why I'm bringing this out to you. I encourage you to call me, text me, 415-717-1385, or email me at joanofangels@gmail.com, and we will talk to you about how you can step into financial mastery. I think it's a game here, and some of us haven't caught on the rule. But come and join our team.